I like to be pooped on, said no bird keeper ever. Now, something I want to share with you is how I hold my goose in my lap so that I don't get pooped on. Now, I put him on his belly. It's something I've done with him as long as we can remember. And now I've got my arm around his wing so he doesn't open up on me. This is tricky right here, trying to move around him. But look how I put his feet hanging over my leg. Now, if he does have to poop, it will probably miss me. But anyways, right here, see, he could hop in my lap. I can let him stand on my thigh and maybe do the same thing. But it's just a little bit harder for him to balance. So if I put him on his feet, I usually just have him facing chest to chest with me. And then try to see if I can aim his tail like between my knees kind of. So I'll get one foot on either leg. But sideways is kind of hard. Now I might just go ahead and do this. Let's do it. He wants up now. After a while he gets tired of this. Something about him is he wants footing, you know. So if anything, sometimes the animals, ouch, don't want you to pick them up because they don't have any footing. So this is kind of good. I got his feet on either leg, but I got my hand kind of on his hip bone, so it's not right over his butt. Now, my goose always wags his tail a time or two, usually wags it twice. So I don't know if all waterfowl do the same thing, but I've known many geese. Actually, the other pet goose I had did the same thing. If he wags his tail 2 times, get out of his way. Now, another way to avoid getting pooped on is keep your visit shorter. Maybe just hold him for 10 or 15 minutes. If you don't get pooped on, you're doing good. But if he starts to get antsy and I don't put him down, I usually pay the price. So, I love salsa. See, that's why I have this bird. Look at that. He's so big you can hug him. See, he just wag his tail. I don't know if that meant anything. I think he just wug it one time. He just wug it one time. Okay. That wasn't a warning. It was just a happy tail. He just had a happy tail. But he'll wag it 2 times. Now, if I pick him up and carry him, see here. Oh, there we go. Get your hand. Probably be better if I would have just set the phone down in the first place, but get your hand under the feet. I'm having a hard time showing you guys how I got it with the ball in my hand. So I'm gonna do. It's my little place. There we go. That's what I wanted to show you when if it's a tame goose. Now, like I was saying, he just wants his footing. He wants me to put him down so he can have control. Now, another thing you can do, hold their feet like this. If he wags his tail a couple of times, put it right in the garden. Pow, 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 right in the garden. So, I got his wings here. Now, if it's something that's going to bite you, this might not work for you. This is how I hold a tame bird. So, once I get him in my lap, I want to keep him from smacking me. Then, this is what I call goose jutsu. See that? I got him in goosey side control. Got him on his belly. There we go. Now, I got his feet under control so he doesn't just crawl up and shoot out of my lap. And You gotta watch out sometimes. If it's a tame goose, this doesn't happen, but if you catch a goose that's like, semi-tame, doesn't want to be held, it will get up and run, and it'll leave a nice mark on your jeans. Like they like poop and run at the same time. So if you do have a bird that isn't used to being held, this is also a good way to keep it from messing up your clothes or just suddenly bolting across your pants and laying them. They always do that to me. If I try to hold one that doesn't like to be handled, as soon as you let it go, they let it rip right in your jeans. I know. But anyways, this is why I made the video. You can see how to hold and cradle a goose. Now check this out. I'm gonna let him go. Yeah. If it was any other bird, he would have added a little coloration to my jeans.